Hello, I'm going to be talking about building a wet palette today, and here's what I've got. It's just a old takeaway tub. On the side, well, you can see the wet palette itself. Got some paint. Wet palettes are really handy for altering the consistency of your paint. Like I've got my white over here; it's starting to dry out a bit, so I just scoop it in, and it just gives it a better consistency to work with. You know, if you want to thin your paints, it's good for that as well. It's really handy for mixing paints. You know, making maybe like colours lighter or mixing to make completely new colours. Really handy for that because it's often drying out. And to make it really simple, like say you need a takeaway tub and a sponge, and I like to use these. They're from Tesco. I've got a 4 pack, £4.20, and they're called sponge wipes, and they're just the right sort of thickness, you know, good size. And then on top of that, you need some baking parchment or baking paper. So yeah, really simple, very basic. So basically, what you do is you get your sponge. Just measure around the edge of your tub, just obviously get the right size. Do the same with your baking parchment, and then put your cut out sponge, put it in the tub, boil the kettle, pour that in, and that helps sterilize it. When it's cooled down, just sort of squeeze the water out. It doesn't have to be too firm. You want to keep it nice and damp, and then you just put your baking parchment on top, and that's it. And you've got that. Now, obviously, you can use any tub. It doesn't have to be a takeaway tub, but that's just really cheap. It's something I've always had lying around, but it should have a lid, so that's really important. It stops drying out. The boiling water is really important because it sterilises it, so it doesn't go mouldy and horrible. I mean, eventually you will have to replace the parchment, so it's worth having a little bit, but you don't even have to buy that. You know, you probably have someone, your mum, a friend who'll have a bit around. You just need enough for a few bits. So you can literally, you know, build this for like £1.20, or maybe cheaper if you can find the sponge wipes from somewhere cheaper, or maybe somebody's got one lying around they don't want. So there you go, like a really cheap way to build a wet palette. I mean, you can buy them; they're about £15 online. I've seen, or I've seen them for a bit more. Um, but even then, you've still got to find the replacements. The replacements can be like £6 for a pack of like 6 sponges and 6 paper. Whereas here, I've got at least 4, you know, 3 replacements for a £1.20. And that's all I spent on this, £1.20. I mean, unless you count the cost of the takeaway. So that's first some actual tips, some actual builds, and hopefully they'll be the first in a long list of really useful ideas on just saving your money in your hobby, and you know, like more money to spend on these guys, on the models. You know, that's the important bit. All right, well, be good, boys and girls, heretics and Xenos scum. Be good.